Great news to report in the beginning of the year for the fourth quarter Greater Cincinnati industrial market. It finished on a very strong note, producing 1.1 million square feet of positive absorption. Absorption, by the way, is a change in physically occupied space from one quarter to the next. As far as the vacancy rate goes, it ended at 9.3%, which is very respectable for the Greater Cincinnati industrial market. Lastly, Standard & Poor's, of course, has their S&P 500 category, but it also has the S&P 500 Industrial Index. And that 500 Industrials Index finished fourth quarter 23% gain compared to the 15% for the more normal S&P 500. We saw a pretty good flurry of activity in the 2011 Greater Cincinnati industrial market in the fourth quarter. Headlining the list of many transactions were the sale of 5121 Fishwick Drive. That was a 210,000 square foot building that was purchased by Hamilton County for the benefit of the University of Cincinnati. Also, there was a sale of 1369 Cox Avenue in Erlanger, Kentucky. That was a 69,000 square foot building on 20 acres for Post Glover Resistors Manufacturing.
My advice is if someone's looking to lease, purchase, or sell commercial real estate is to engage with a commercial realtor. We would be experts that would make the sometimes daunting and overwhelming process more manageable and simpler. We could educate you on the market conditions, and we would represent your best interests exclusively, which would result in negotiating the best deal for you and your company.
Well, tenants will continue to look to improve their efficiencies and lower their overall occupancy costs by lowering their rents through free rents and tenant incentives. Now that prices have been firmly reset, owners and landlords should reflect that in their pricing. They also may want to consider appealing their tax values in an attempt to lower their tax burden, as well as lowering their overall CAM charges, making their buildings more competitive.
Because fourth quarter 2011 ended with positive net absorption, I think that we'll see less tenants this first quarter of 2012. However, the tenants that do go into the market will find that rates have stabilized, because although we had positive net absorption, we also had an influx of sublease spaces become available, which will help keep market rates low and competitive.
There'll be no new speculative construction other than IDI's building in Monroe and Nyer Properties redevelopment of the Norco site in Norwood. In addition, there's very minimal build-to-suit projects slated for 2012.